Hello everybody, welcome to my new channel. My name is Heka. Um, whew, wow, this is actually my fourth channel. The other ones I stopped doing. I have one for Pokemon Go, which I did 30 miles a day. I have one for my personal gaming channel and one for reviewing. My personal gaming channel also has reviewing, but yeah, I don't use them anymore. So this is the new channel. It's for Albion Online. I hope not to make too many videos. Not looking for subscribers. Same thing with my other videos. The only video that I ever looked for a subscriber was my Pokemon Go channel. So, favorite in the favorite task bar. If you ever see any video want to come back to my channel, don't subscribe. Don't subscriber does nothing. Get that last one. This video is pretty much for the gathering and what I do to make money and all that. I already have a forum post, but at least you get to see personally instead of me putting too many pictures, the whole thing. So I haven't made any ad in here, obviously. I have two of them just like this maxed out. This is just for getting the seeds, which I'm done with it. Mr. Servant 2 has the same thing, and my Kill Island, which I should go to Bridgewater first, so I could go sell some of the stuff. They already sold right now. So let's actually put this. And I had to get used to this OBS, the new update. I usually never make video for the new ISP, Internet Service Provider, which sucks at the moment for me. I used to have Comcast, which would be the top, most monopoly internet service provider here in the USA. Second to five, first to five, Files? No, Files is second, I think, and Cox is third. So let's go over here to the chest. I think we had this at, in the last post I had 3.5 mil, now it's 4.3 because I sold all the T4, the T4.1, 0.2, sometimes 0.3 and all that. So it was 3.5, now it's 4.3. And in a result of, at the moment, 50 mil. I also have, if I put this down, the selling, which I sold mine very cheap, 140, 133. You know, there was another guy selling, buying 2K for 140, and I did that. The 5.1 was, I sold it for 600 to a specific buyer that I saw in the market. I knew it was him because he's the only one who knows that I was selling for that. Now he's selling for 700. Obviously, it's 100 more, so that's about 100,000 per stack lost. But it's quite not lost to me. It's pretty much generous. I even sold it for 138 and 137 and 133. Which was way too generous. I should really stop with that generosity. I have to sell at least one more stack of each. And the reason why I sell it like this is because I made a mistake when I tried to sell it back to 140. I crashed the market for that, for the highs, and it went up to 130, 128, 121. I was like, oh, no, 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 not that low. Went ahead, because if I do that, everybody's gonna think that's the natural price now, and then it'll go lower, 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 and I'm pretty much fucking up everybody's hide when they want to sell it when I'm not selling it. So I retracted everything. Everything sold. Everything from them sold, and then it went back to the normal price, which I screwed it one time. I think it was. I know it was like 250 the days that I had it. Look, it's down here, like around here, and it went all the way down because of that mistake I did about putting it up for 180. And a bunch of people buy it, and now they think that's the norm. They think that the 180 was the normal price for it. Plus, we have a lot of people catching up to the tier 5. So, if I go to the sell, I usually try to sell it on instant. No, that's too low. See, that's why I already sold it for 150. 150. That's what I sold it for. 150, which is still low, but it's good enough for them. 180, 211. I'll give it to you, bro. You got it. That means I have to go back and get another stack. Obviously, as you can see on top, my name is Chaotic DM. I should give Darth Magus a prize for figuring out who I was. I was playing a game that many people did not know about. It's pretty much you have to find my name, and I never showed my name in any of the other screenshot that I had. But I left a clue, and then the last one was the final draw because I was getting to the end point of making that post for the Gathering in Yellow for Premium. And I made one which obviously stole my stats. It was like 3.1 or 3.5. And that was the Gathering. And basically, all you had to do, which was quite easy to find me, to be honest with you, is go to rank. Like, for example, I don't change the name of this, and I don't change the some of the stats that you may see around here. I do not change it until the next day. So you always have one day to catch up to me. So all you have to do is go to the rank. Sorry. If you look at the post, it was like 3.1 or something like that. But let's say right now I put a screenshot. It had this, but differently. And it had these. All you had to do is go to the resources, drop down to the, for example, I'm now at, let's say I post my stats, 3.6, and I had all days. All you have to do is go in here and look for the 3.6 for the game, to try to catch out who I am. I'm going to put it right here to make it faster for me. Once you go there, you find there are a couple of 3.6. All you have to do is click their name. There you go. And you would have this. You would have all this and this to identify me. And I changed it. Obviously, it says kind of the same thing, but quite differently. It says, did you know that those who say they will leave, the game doesn't actually leave? They go to the forum to bitch about it. So, yeah. In-game name is Chaotic Dion, obviously. Get that stack. I'm going to get 2. I'm going to get 3 just in case. I'm still selling the stacks. I had it all up to there. And then there's some other stuff that hasn't sold. It needs to be sold. It's slow. I'm quite slow. So when I go back, basically you'll be able to see my labors and what I'll be doing, leveling up my labors as it goes up. And you'll be able to see what you probably should do visually through this video. So you can get some silver. Now remember, back then, obviously the price was much higher, but now as it gone down, it's still straight. I'm still able to sell some of my stuff. I put that for that much. It's still 180. Oh, sure. I have it for 180. I have it for 180. Oh, only 2. Only 2. You're going to mess up my stack. 160 something. Okay. You know what? I'll put it for 180. And I'll put 1. Because otherwise, like they did, they start underbidding me, and then I can't sell it. Otherwise, if I put all of them, they'll think it's the norm. And, we don't want to make that a permanent price. Want it to get down slower. So see, I have still 5.2 still there to be sold. Not touching it at the moment. And this one, I need to check how low the it went for it. That's 4.2. 4.3 actually. Sorry. See, I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. Ooh. Wow, it went that low already? 37,999. I'm sure somebody's gonna buy it. Yeah, what the hell? I'll go that low too. I like a good fight. Come on. I'm gonna do the same thing they do to me. The awesomeness. 6,999. That's what they do to me all the time. And you know they do. Watch. I erased all these. I sold it for 600, by the way. Pretty sure I said that, but there it is. See? Then someone underbid me, so I underbid them on the next one that I found more. So they bid me, and then I underbid them. But it's not too much, though. I mean, seriously. I have the highest one, and this is mine too. But I have the highest one, so it'll sell. So sooner or later, it will sell. What else I'm selling? Everything should be good. Yeah. So here's the carrots. Boys have 3 island. Well, actually, technically 4 if you're going to count my guild island. Let me get comfortable. Put my foot back up. Ooh. And the 3 personal island. I'm doing cross for this. Sure. It's 93,000. Rounding it. 20,000. Rounding it. So, kind of 110,000 with some change. I should only put 2. Yes, I should only. You know what? I have the balls. I shouldn't do it, but I have the balls. I'll put 2. And that's it. So obviously, as I show in my gathering, I always pretty much rip myself off. Hell, even the dire board that I bought for 6.7 mil, it was selling for 6 mil normal everywhere. And then I put it for 5.7 mil, and I was like, I'm done with it. It's at least have a good time reselling it for more cash. So I always have been generous, and as here are some people actually find me, they ask question, and I help them with what to get, and I always get a good thank you in the end. Same thing in form, actually. Do I have a picture of it? Yep. Well spoken. Thanks for putting in all the effort into writing your post message back. I am glad that the average player can still make money in the game if they just gather. No name has to be put because it was actually a conversation. So if you see me in the forum, you can actually put a private conversation if you want information, or you can contact me in game if I'm playing. Obviously, I'm not gathering yesterday, and I'm not gathering today, and I haven't gathered yesterday. I have to seed those. I gotta remember to put those seeds back. And I have to sell this. So I'm at 15 mil, and then it was 3.4 mil, right? After I bought all those beds. Well, technically in bought the bed. I bought all the mats. Then I made a lot of people who had tier 6 for the resources of wood and fiber. Yep. I made them a good business. And same thing for the guys who are selling stones in our area, higher price that they sell it anywhere else. I gave them business as well. I didn't went to Third Ford or Merlot or all those places just to skip to find the best price and then come back. Or Carlion. Sometimes Carlion may sell cheap, but most majority sell pricey as fuck. Gill Island. Oh shit. Do I still have this in? Yes, I do. What an idiot. There it is. T5 at the moment, by the way. So I made all the beds, made all the tables, made all the trophies. Well, didn't make the trophy, bought the trophy. Obviously, you'll see 4 tables, even though 3, each one gives 6, and 6 times 3 is actually 18. It's because it doesn't look right, all these 3 are here and the other one. So that one is for decoration. Either that, I can resell it if I get over the OCD of not having everything all neatly on the, all even or not even, whatever. So these are 38. They're not 150%. They're 110%. So 38 times 15, you'll get about 570. Otherwise, it would be close to 48 to 49. So let's round it up to 48 times 15. That's 720 fiber, T5. 1/0 is 150%. Otherwise, I'm getting the 120 every time. All these on the top right here, and yes, all of them had the furniture like I showed before. I made all the beds for them. The only thing that I don't have, not even in my personal island, is the T6, which I am not yet going to red and well, actually I'm not going to get it because it costs a lot. It costs about 100,000. Some places sell it for 80,000, but it costs a lot at the moment, and I don't want to spend that much yet. So I'll let time pass, and maybe they'll drop down like they did for the bear. It went from 80,000 to 20,000, 20 to 30,000. But yeah, it's a T6 trophy that I don't have, and that's only for the if you're like, see, if you have like T7, I think, and you have your building at T7, I don't have to even worry about it. But anyway, it's not so much. It's okay. The way I have it right now, I bought all the bears too for all the hides ones, so you know. So I have these all of them. In here has the furniture and has the bed. This is a long investment, And I love buildings. It's what I do. It's why I have. If you look at my creativerse, I died here and then I made a house here on the ground, and I love building. I love, if it's not even like this right now. This has a door and all that. I might make a video about that, but yeah, I'm telling you, I love building stuff. So let's put this back. So I'm just going to show you one, otherwise, unless you want to keep seeing everything, which I'm sure you don't. But as you see, all these are the prospector, and it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prospector. This is also prospector, so 6. These, actually 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are hide all the way on the back. This ones are fiber. And this one is a hide too. And the fiber are here, all 15 fibers. So I don't mind at the moment. That will be my third gathering that I'll start leveling up once I get the scythe to T8. Which, if you look, I have already like 167 learning points. And slowly, I'm very close. I know I'm close to 30%. And then after every 10%, it goes down. So, I know I'm pretty close. See? Very slow, close to get to that 30%. Oh, not rushing it. 75, 100 on the T5, both of these. Nothing much on this one, only 6 and 3. So you can tell I did went to the red zone at one point. And then after that, I didn't. I stopped going over there. So this is what I do to my own little fun, and soon enough I'll be able to make more and more money, as you see over there, the fiber. It's a T3. It's a prospector, and the prospector, to be honest with you, I have 50.5 mil, but all the prospector, I actually buy those books. They cost like 4,000. So right now, for example, let me see. It was 35 in that beginning, so I lost profit in the first time. There's something that I learned about. It's not a bug. It's intended. It's just you will never notice it. But I'll explain it first. When they reach a new tier, you have to wait at least a day. It doesn't show it, but remember they were 100 out of 100 first. But when they reach the new tier, like for example, it reached tier 3 or tier 4. For example, tier 3, it goes up to 150 instead of 100. But it doesn't show in the bottom that there's supposed to be a duration. Because when you give them the book, it says that you're going to get 68 ores back. You then get 35 the next day. And it doesn't happen again, So then you wonder what's going on. Is there a bug into it? No, it's just that it doesn't show the duration. Unless that's the bug that doesn't show the duration. Once you wait to the next day and you give them the book, it'll give you 68 ores instead of 35. So every single time these guys and the new high person gets to a new tier, and I'm about to give them that tier, like the T5 fiber they just over there, I waited a day before I give them all the books, because they'll give me less. They'll bring less, and thus they'll bring less ESP. So these just turned tier 3. So I have to wait till tomorrow to give them tier 3. Oh, no. Today. Today they didn't turn tier three. Today, they turned tier three yesterday. So today I can give them the book. I just have to buy the books, and this is what I was getting into, telling that I buy the books for these for the prospector because I don't mine yet. I do fiber and skinning. That's it. So I buy these about. So if anybody was selling tier three, that was me. I was buying it. Some people sell it for 960. Awesome. But yeah, I was actually also buying 4,000 as well. The four to 3,000, 4,000 silver for each book, and I shouldn't really buy it, but since I have silver, I don't really care. So, see, this one's already had it. So, and this is the test what I was showing about. When they came back, it came with less EXP. It was supposed to be more. It's supposed to be close to 200. So I tested it through this about the book and stuff like that. And then the bottom is crops. So I'm not gonna bore you. Minutes are passing by. The video is gonna get too long, so I don't want to bore you with that. I also have to show the other my personal island. So personal island, all the seeds, I do get a 130,000. Not every day, obviously. Every time the all three of us has full focus. Because right now my guy costs like what 240, and basically after that, the seeds for the alts will be like 1,000. Once I reach max, obviously I'll give them the harvest for the seeds until they reach 200 to do that thing that I told you about the seeds, which is about 3.9 mil, unless the price goes down. But it was going up, so I should be fine. So I see. I will seed it up, but I'll do it after the video because it'll get too long if I start doing it now. They're all tier 6, obviously. They all have the tier of the furniture and the tier furniture and tables. Furniture is the whole thing. Bed and table. Furniture, they have the tier 6 furniture for all of them. They're tier 7 now. I could make the tier 7, but at the moment, they're not going to be tier 7 building until I get used to farming in the red zone, and it's not going to be hide. That's the sad thing. I'm not going to do hide, and the reason why I'm not going to do hide is because I'm fighting. For example, I'm fighting a tiger, I'm fighting a rhino, and stuff like that, and they come up to me. People say, "Oh, use ambush." I'm not using ambush. I'm using hide poison, which you can see over here. Obviously, those who gather hides, you can see it. You either go poison, ambush, or hide poison. Hide animal poison, actually. So they said they use visibility potion. If you get dotted, that visibility is going off. If you see them coming before they reach you, you use potion, and you get on the mount after the potion, and they somehow manage to dismount you, you're screwed. You don't got nothing now. You literally got nothing. You need maybe a blood letter, but if you're using staff, you obviously well, basically you'll be healing for a while, but it's just after the nerf, that's what I'm actually looking at. But I'll be doing fiber, and the reason why I'll be doing fiber is because I did escape. If I had my hides skinning gathering set, I would have died if but I didn't die when I had the hide one, and I'll show you why. It is this one, basically the magic pulling. After I did that, I did living armor, health, and stuff like that, and then I did ambush on here, and I don't have to fight, so I can use ambush. After I got away quite far away, I could have used Wanderlost, but I used the Ethereal Path, and I don't expect everybody to use this, but I got out of the screen because of the Ethereal Path, which says dash towards the ground target location. During the dash, you're invisible and immune to force. Not back after you arrive at the desired position. Your movement speed is about 75% for 4 seconds, and your max load as well. But yeah, I actually survived because of that, and I don't have to fight. All I have to do is get to a node, stop, and go away. In fact, if you have the fiber with blood letter and you magic pulling just to get them off you for that couple of seconds, then you use the wanderlust and the ambush. and you still can dash 2 times forward, and you can use it, or you use ethereal path, and you dash forward invisibility. Then you use no, sorry, use ambush, dash forward, and do the ethereal path. Basically, they can't see you at that point, so they don't know where you went. Then you dash forward again, and you just mount up, and you're gone. So if I was Bloodlet, I would be even more safer. But yeah, all these I think I showed you. All these are T7. Let's see. Someone sent me a message on my phone. Yeah. Yep. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Okay. Let's see these ones, and they actually be leveling up through the T5, by the way, the books. So I'm actually switching to the gathering set soon. I don't play as much. I play more Scripturus now than Dirty Bomb, but I will start doing it. And just so you know, all of them are the same down here. I'm just wasting time with that. So I have 3 islands. Only my personal island and the guild island has the building for labor. I don't think I need any more. Servants already down there, and gonna back to Bridgewatch. Is it every time? Sorry, I saw a thread in the forum that says, why the every single time I get on the mountain I go moo. I put my own, and I said that every single time a girl jump on me I go ugh, like I grunt. I just found it hilarious. So that's my progress. 15.5 mil. Saw my stats. I've been mostly gathering all the time. And right now it is 70% for the tier. Let's do the math. Let's put it right here. You need to see the math for this. You need to see the math. 70% for the gathering set. The pie is the one I have right now is 50%. The other one is 10%. So boom, 85% when gathering. But because I've been doing a lot of T5 and I keep doing T5 right now, the gathering for T5 is 100 levels. Put in mind that we're at what, 85%, 100 levels times 0.50 equals plus 85, 135%. So when I'm gathering there and everything is stacked up perfectly, like all 10 to 10 to 10 on the gathering set, and I have the pie and all that stuff like that, even before the pie, I'm gathering and I'm getting these bonus, and these bonus are adding up to the amount that I gather. And because I have TA, I gather them much quicker. So, before slower, T7, T6, and I have a picture over there, right? T7, 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 T6 was slower, and now T8 is faster. And there's something else that I do want to go over, but I'll go over it in the forum. No, I won't go over it. I'll go over it in Discord. And something about the gathering for that I need to find out about the speed, which I'll show you in a minute. But when I have 135%, I have sometimes a chance to get gathering bonus times 2, which will be either 135 fame for the 5.2 or 202 as the time 2 bonus for gathering on the 5.2, or either it would be like I think 90 for gathering bonus of times 1 and 135 for gathering time 2 for 5.1. So let's just go back here. And here's the thing is, when you gather, look at your damage. you'll find out that your damage will increase to 140 something, and I'm pretty sure most people know this, but I think that's because of the damage of the skinning. So why do they have damage? I do not know why. Maybe because that is how you're skinning and your nodes. It's like you're damaging them basically. That's what I expect. I do not know. Do not quote me. But the higher the damage will be, the higher the faster you're gathering it, maybe, or something like that. So when you go into the red zone, you'll find out that to me, I found out I'm gathering quite faster on, because I only brought this with a T4 set just in case they try to kill me, and I was gathering quite quicker in red zone than I did on my yellow zone. But sadly, I am not going to go to red zone with a T8, not yet, or not with the high. I'll go with the fiber instead. Even though I have money to buy now, 15. So let's check the last thing one more time and see what the price is. Then the video is over. It's gonna sell. I know it's gonna sell. So somebody try to put it for the same price. No, you need to put it for 149, and that's how you get below me. To that point, they'll buy mine first. Fiber. Okay, so I'm good there. How am I 5.1? How what is it for the 5.2 on the fiber? Hide. It's still there. Okay. Money I'm supposed to be getting 179, 174 for this one, 179 again. It's 113, so over a mil. And I still have to sell the ones in the bank. So what do I tell people to do? Which it was in the gathering for the forum. It was in the gathering. You focus on one tier, which is this one, for example, this one, or this one. Go for the stone. Go for the stone. Or go for fiber. Anything behind. For example, let's say I go for this one. Right? I put all my learning points into this while farming it. I don't touch anything else. If I go and touch anything else, I touch the second one, but obviously I'm gonna focus some more on anything. So once I level it up all the way to the point where I am now, and I use all the learning points that I get on my tool, and I finally reach this, then you go for the second one. But the reason you're focusing on one is because the gathering set bonus, 10% for the T4, 20% I think was for T5, T6 was supposed to be 30%, 50% T7, 70% T8. Those bonus you want. More bonus, better chance of gathering yield, more fame, faster farming, faster leveling, faster money. Well, not faster money, more money, technically. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this. I hope not to make too many videos, to be honest with you. Even though this is the Albion Online channel. Technically, I'm going to make it Albion Online and Traderverse, because I'm liking that game now so much. Anyway, that's going to be it.